you know, I have a therapist. Now, the difference from my therapist and a regular therapist is the fact that my therapist is clairvoyant, psychic. She does not practice her psychic abilities. She does help people who are possessed with, you know, she also does hypnotherapy, things like that. But my therapist has been seeing ghost entities since the age of 4. When you walk into her, into your therapy session, immediately she can tell your energy. If I'm anxious, she gets anxious. If I'm angry, she knows I'm angry, even though I'm not showing it. She literally sometimes like tells me stuff that's going on in my mind that I haven't told anybody. Now, I don't go there obviously for the psychic thing. See, I just go there for my therapy sessions. But this woman has taught me so much about spirituality and a lot of really valuable things that I'm gonna share with you guys. I think I cannot share this because she told me, like, she has a lot of famous people that also go to her. And she, like, they use these stuff as well. But I'm gonna share it anyways, because why would I not share it with you guys when I'm the one paying for this? It's quite expensive, and I'm just gonna give it to you guys for free. Hi guys, my name is Liz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, let's get right into it because I have some tea for you guys. Okay, first things first. I went on a trip, I think like a month ago or something, to Seychelles with my partner, and it was very nice, blah, blah, whatever. I never really show my lifestyle because, like I always say, I'm very private, but I have a good lifestyle. And I was like, I posted things about like my vacation, and I had a lot of people like starting to say like, oh, you're doing this, and like making stuff up about me and like DMing me, and a lot of hate. And I was thinking like, I never get hate. Like, honestly, truly, I do not get hate. And then I was thinking like, why are these people so angry? And then when they were constantly like saying like, yeah, this is what you're doing, this is who you're with, you're just dating rich guys and all these things. Meanwhile, I'm just with my partner. And then I got like really upset. And then I started to like reply back. And I was like, no, that's not true. And then I felt this need that I had to prove that I was with my partner. But then I'm not normally like this. And I'm normally like, you know what, you guys are jealous, I don't care, you know, whatever. But that time I really like felt like I need to justify myself. So what happened is, because of that, during the trip, I felt anxious all the time. I did not want to post. I did not want to do anything because only energy I felt was this negative, jealous energy from people. So what happened is, I went to my therapy session after I came back from Seychelles. And I told the therapist, I was like, so the whole time I was anxious and I was trying to justify myself. And I was thinking, Liz, what are you doing? Why are you justifying yourself to these people? And my partner, he told me as well, Liz, what are you doing? He's like, come on. Well, let's just enjoy our time. Let's just enjoy our vacation. Why are you justifying yourself? And I don't know why, but I kept doing it. So then I told my therapist, and you know, she looked at me, she's like, Liz, when you were younger, did you constantly have to justify yourself to your parents, to your, to like, where were you? What time did you get home? Where did you go? Why did you go there? And did you always were like scared because of that? Did you grow up like that? And I was like, yes, I actually did. Like, I was terrified always. And she said, well, these people are triggering your inner child. Your inner child feels like she has to justify herself again, like you did with your parents. So then I realized, oh my God, I've never ever thought about it like that. After that, she looked at me and she said, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Never ever respond to a negative message, to a negative comment, or try to even not engage into negative conversation or fights or whatever. And she told me, I'm gonna tell you why. Spiritually, when you are talking to somebody or responding to a negative comment, or responding to a negative message, what happened is you exchange energies. That person gets your positive, your light energy, whatever, you get their dark energy, and they feed off of you. So what you need to do in order to protect yourself is not respond. The minute you respond, you lost. You lost. Energetically, you gave your energy away. And what happens is you feel anxious, you feel sad, and you feel bad. But this is not your energy. Your energy has been disturbed by their message. And this is your fault because you have responded to it. And she told me social media is such a dangerous place because she said, even for example, she was talking with one of her clients, right? She did not know that this client was possessed. So what happened, just through talking through WhatsApp, the possessed woman, her entity, the energy that was possessing her, came into the house of my therapist, just talking through WhatsApp. This is how dangerous it is to talk to strangers, to react to negative messages, because you don't know who you're talking to. So she said, Liz, every famous person knows this. Every celebrity knows this. That is also why they never respond to anyone on social media, or they don't even engage in conversation, because your energy is sacred. The minute you exchange or talk to anyone, you're exchanging energies. So you should protect yourself, not react. Even when it's a fight, even when it's anything, try to not say anything and remove yourself from the situation. The thing is, I told her when I go out in public to places filled with a lot of people, I come home and I feel very tired and drained, like I just need to sleep all day. She told me this is because you're an empath. When you're an empath, you're walking out in public. Empaths are like easy. You can steal energy from them all the time because they're very open, you know. What happens with empaths is they need to protect themselves. So she said, when you are walking around in public with a lot of people around you, what you need to do is visualize light around yourself. So light coming out from you and like around you, like almost like a tornado kind of, but it has to come from inside of you, the light, right? And she said, like, walk around like that, works as a protection shield. She also said, when you post something on social media, before you post a picture, before you post something, say, I post this picture with light, I post this video with light around it, and then just for 3 seconds or something, visualize light around the post. That way you can protect your posts against evil eye, against bad energy. The other thing she told me to do is when you feel drained, when you feel really bad, you can recharge yourself by going to a tree, right? And you put your back against the tree and you stand there for like 10 minutes and you have to visualize all the negativity, all the darkness from you going inside of the tree, inside of the roots of the tree. And she even said, if you have problems, you can tell the tree the problems. She said a tree is good for cleansing you, taking all the negativity from you. She said, like, especially if you're an empath, if you feel drained, if you feel bad, you can even do this daily for 10 minutes, stand against the tree, visualize the tree taking all of the negativity from you into the roots. When you shower in the evening, it's very, very important to shower. Why? Because throughout the day, you exchange energies with people, you meet people, whatever. When before you go to bed, you need to shower everything off. So in the morning, you can wake up refreshed, right? Now, in the shower, you need to do an aura cleanse. An aura cleanse is basically when you are putting water in yourself and you're showering, you have to visualize all the darkness and the bad energy just with the water floating off of you. You can like, what I do is I visualize dark, like blackness or whatever, coming off of me. And just that I'm cleansing myself. And you can even say mantras like, this water is cleansing me completely from any negativity that has attached to me today, or whatever, you know, things like that you can say. Yeah, so aura cleanse in the shower, very important. She also told me, Liz, you do realize that most of your thoughts are not even yours. The thing that you're thinking can be from an outside entity, can be from an outside energy. So for example, and this is so true, because one time when I was younger, I had this friend and she was possessed. This girl tried to take her own life 4 or 5 times. And she kept telling me, the voice is telling me to do it. She's like, I want to live. But there's a voice in my head that keeps telling me to take my life. And then like a scholar came, she got an exorcism. Now she's fine. And you know, everything was fine with her. But I know when I was in my severe depression, I had 2 spiritual attacks. And when you are vibrating very low, you're in a depressive state of sadness, it's very easy for you to get attacked spiritually. What happened during those spiritual attacks is, for example, I woke up in the morning and all of a sudden, I was like just watching my feed in my bed, whatever. All of a sudden, I got these weird thoughts and so negative and bad. I was literally going insane. My mind was going insane and it did not stop. Like I was scrolling to Instagram and I was like, this person is stupid, this person is ugly, this person is blah. And it kept going. And I was like, I'm not thinking this. This is not me. And I remember I did not know what to do. So I started reciting as well, like things from my religion. So it would stop, but it did not stop. So then, and then all of a sudden I got a thought in my head, like, just jump out of the window, jump out of the window. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So what I did is I got up, I literally went into the shower, I put it on cold and I did the whole, like, I put myself under the cold shower and then it stopped. But that was so scary. And then I realized sometimes what you're thinking is not your own thoughts. So don't trust your thoughts always. Don't think this is me that wants this. Imagine you were an outside entity, you were a negative energy, a demon, whatever. How would you try to overpower a person? Obviously by implementing thoughts inside of their head. So she told me, you need to realize not everything you're thinking comes from you. Sometimes we're being manipulated to do things. So be aware of that. So she also taught me every time before you go to bed, you need to call back your power. So you have to say this mantra, which is basically, I call back my power from every entity, place, person, and situation that has been stealing my energy and power from me now. And I give back any energy and power that is not mine to carry. She says you have to say this in order to get your power back to you and in order to also give back any power that you took that was not yours to carry. What she also told me is, Liz, your life will only get as good as your beliefs. So for example, she had a client, right? And that client, she came in, she has her own business, and she told her, like, look, every time in my business, I don't really receive abundance. I don't really receive money, and I don't know why. And then my therapist told her, yeah, that's because you have limiting beliefs in your head and you do not accept the money. You do not accept the abundance. And then she said, no, that's not true. Like, for example, if the woman went on a date, what she did was she would let the man pay for her dinner, but then what she would do is she would pay the man back after the dinner, or like transfer him money. What happened in her business is she would make a lot of money. Afterwards, she would get a fine. She would get into a car accident and she needed to pay a lot of money. You see? She needed to pay the money back again somewhere else. And why is this? This is because when she is going to a dinner date, she is not allowing abundance to come in. she says, okay, I'll accept it, but I'll give it back to you, which gives a sign to like God or the universe that, okay, you're not willing to accept abundance. So what we are going to do is in your business, you are going to pay back as well. In order for her to really get everything she wants, get the success she desires, she cannot do that. If somebody offers you something, you accept it. You have to. You want abundance and you want money, you should accept it. Because this is giving a sign as in like, I think I'm worthy. Somebody offers me something, very kind, I can take it. It's fine, it's okay. And then you'll start to see that in other aspects of your life, you'll start receiving a lot more money and a lot more success. Your desires are not random. Every soul knows what they want because she believes that before we were born, there is a contract made up. In that contract, it says all the things that you are supposed to do. Now, when we have desires, when we really want something and we're like, and nobody believes in us, but we're like, I need to accomplish this. Why do you think that is? It's literally because it was written in your contract. It was written for you. You need to do this, right? So she said, it's not random. You need to listen to your desires. I also watched an interview recently. And this woman, she said, if you are jealous of something, it's not bad. Use this jealousy as a direction because that jealousy is showing you what you want. That jealousy, for example, you're jealous of a girl that is living like a luxury lifestyle, whatever, right? That's because you want that lifestyle. Honestly, your jealousy just shows what you want. So use that as in like, okay, so that must be what I want. So how do I get there? During my last session, I told her like, you know, for me, it's either I have success and stability, but then no love, or I have love and I don't have success and stability. And she said, Liz, that is not true. She said, you can have it all. These are your limiting beliefs. You are believing these things and then you manifest them, right? Because for me, it's very hard to feel emotions. I can love a woman. I can love a woman very deeply. It does not go the same way for a man. And maybe this is because my trauma or whatever, but it's also because I don't allow myself to love a man that much, right? Because maybe I'm terrified of getting hurt. Maybe I'm terrified of being abandoned. These are all like issues that are underlying and I'm aware of them, you know? So she told me, if you believe that you can either have only money and success or only love, then you'll get either one of them. You have to start believing and affirming, no, you know what? I can have both. I can love my partner and I can make a lot of money at the same time because a lot of people have both. So I can have it as well because I deserve to have both. The thing she told me is before you go to bed, listen to a guided meditation for what you want. For example, if you want love, if you want money, look up on YouTube. There's so many. Look up meditation for money, meditation for love, meditation for health, right? Put it next to you when you're almost falling asleep, and then your mind registers it, right? I'm telling you, if you listen to these things consistently, like for a week, even a couple of days, you will start to see change in your life. But you also have to believe it. Like, I'm listening to a meditation right now. I 100% think that this meditation is gonna help. And it's actually really already helping. So, and Joe Dispenza, by the way, in his book talked about this, that when you are falling asleep, you're on the border of your soul leaving on like the other side and the reality, right? So when you're falling asleep and the first thing when you wake up are the most important times, because what you listen to or what you read then is very easy to manifest. So that's what I'm saying. When you're about to fall asleep, look onto YouTube, meditation for love, meditation for money, meditation for health. You put it next to you, you listen to it, And that's it. Consider it done because it's coming. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something. These were all the things that she taught me that I could, like, you know, gather for you guys to tell you guys later. And yeah, in my next video, I will literally show you how to effectively, and this really works, manifest everything you want. So yeah, I love you guys. And yeah, I just love you guys so much. Bye.